Hello there once again. Day before yesterday, I was called by my manager in my office and he said there is a stainless steel tank for which you have to go to Faridabad. Now, Faridabad is around uh, these Ghaziabad, Faridabad, Gurgaon are at the outskirts of Delhi. They share the border with Delhi, and from my place, the place was around at a distance of 50 kilometers. So he said you have to go for it for the testing, and it was just a surprise for me. And he said I'll give you all the documents and you need to go there. So I took all the documents, printed, uh, interacted with the persons who were supposed to go along with me. They are the stakeholder as a consultant, as the contractor, as the person who is acting as the side caretaker. I'll say they are one project management consultant and one is design consultant. So we all coordinated and started for the journey. Now they all are coming differently except one guy from another office for whom I am supposed to give him the ride. In our office, the official movement is done via the Ola rides, for which I started the booking at around 9:15 a.m. Now, when I did, I out of humility, thought I should better tell him the destination and just ask him his opinion whether he's want to go or not. I provided him the liberty, so I booked cab number one and called him. Okay, I want to go to Faridabad. Would you like to go? He said, yes sir, why not? Then again said, oh, I haven't got the permit and I'm sorry. Booked the second. Then he said, are you paying by cash? I said, no, it's a corporate booking and it has to happen in the Ola money. He said, I have no problem going to the Faridabad, but I just want cash. Then the booking number three, again the same story. He said, I won't go to Faridabad, sorry. Then one of my seniors said, why are you telling them the destination? Just let them come and tell him the OTP. Let him see the destination and do not unnecessarily complicate the things yourself. I did the same, stayed silent, and just waited for him patiently. No calls or communication whatsoever. Just I am at the pickup point. Now there was one transient drop location. I won't say drop location. It was a stop from which I was supposed to take the guy who was coming alongside with me for this testing procedure. So as the journey started, he asked from me, where do you want to go? I said, Faridabad. I knew I was in fix and I was expecting reaction, what he would like to say, whether he would be in a mood to cancel it. I said, okay, if it's such a problem for you, you may like to end it somewhere before the border. Maybe we'll book another ride and we can make it and break journey. He said, no problem sir, I'll just do it. And we continued. We took the guy from his destination and reached to our final destination, which was quite far off. The car went going by and by. It felt like we have left the civilizations and we are now entering into some industrial area which is quite barren, hot, and kind of crowded. It was rather frustrating for both of us. The positive point was that guy who was along with me knew the exact destination, and now the fear started looming in me that to the place where I'm going, we won't find the ride back to our place. And the problem was, even if I book the cab, it's not necessarily guarantees that the cab standing next to me will get the ride. So anyways, we discussed about it and said, you just wait for us, because we are the one who are responsible for taking you out to such a desolate place, and just bear with us and we'll come along with you in returning. We won't do it by official route, we'll have it discussed and let him stay. uh, we made him we promised him that the task will be finished in around 2 hours, but it took us longer than that usual, and it extended to around 3 hours. And around 3 and 3:15 he started turning impatient and said, "Sir, I think we should go. We must start the journey." And now there were many options. He thought, why don't we go with some other ride and book directly? And he had the option of going to some other place because he had some other work. Now the commitment thing came into the place because words mean some value which you have given to someone. The hope, the promise, it need not be broken. So what we did was to that transient destination. He just saw the fare and asked him to go, and a midway solution was found. And beyond that, I tried booking it, and luckily he was the one who was booked. Serendipity, serendipity, serendipity. The one thing which you find which you were not expecting as a surprise. It was hardly 1 minute has passed, and the trip just ended abruptly. And our promise, I think we had enough share of helping him to the extent which had saved his day. And now he would have gotten the ride anyway, and I think he was quite glad to have us. And even I, on my level, was happy to bring this issue to a close and let him be on a comfortable side, because sometimes we are so mean-minded that we don't think about them as a person who has got family to run behind and take care of all the expenses. And we should be careful enough to ensure that he doesn't bear the cost of the journey that was attributed to our journey. A little bit of caring and contribution towards better humanity, towards these small things, can make this world a better place. I think we all should be making efforts towards that direction and show more humility. Humility is the word which I learned today. I might have heard it before, but humility is something when you have the habit and belief that everyone is equal. You do not have the proud of that you're better, you can do it better, and just other are just piece of rubbish. These are the difference, and I am happy to be so. And I hope we all start developing those positive virtues. So that's all from my side today. There you go. Bye. Take care.